Hi, welcome back to the Martini Shot. If you missed last week's episode, the links are down below. Today's episode is all about being a first year.
So that's freshers, meeting new people, getting used to a new routine.
Moving away from home and then transition from college to uni.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
So our first topic is deciding to go to uni and how we chose which university to go to.
So, as you know by now, we all go to Salford and we're second year film production. So, why did you guys come to Salford?
So I think for me, Salford was always my first choice. I think I applied to Leeds, Edge Hill, Manmet, yeah.
I applied to Edge Hill as well.
Really?
I did.
Oh,
Where is that? Is that
Like
in
middle of nowhere.
Really?
It's like
Yeah.
further up in Preston, but like...
My
Yeah,
cousin
it's
lives
like
there
no
and he really
middle
likes it,
nowhere.
to be fair, but it's like literally in a field.
Also do
Yeah,
kind
okay.
of film related courses. What did you guys apply for?
So I applied to Salford, top choice, wouldn't have gone anywhere else. Westminster, although I withdrew my application, and they had the audacity to ask me for an in-person interview, even though every other university did that too. I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to Salford.
Right.
I'm applied
Salford
to...
also asked for an in-person
Oh
interview.
yeah, and I also went to that one. And I applied for Falmouth and also Liverpool John Moore. I didn't actually know about Salford at first, and then one of my mum's friends was like, "Oh, go to Salford." So I was like, "Okay,
Okay,
guess I will." Yeah.
Nice. I applied for Westminster as well. Bournemouth. Angela
Where's
Ruskin. Like literally all over the world. Like
Bournemouth is a
Of the
very
world.
south.
Bournemouth's like
West
South
End,
Coast.
yeah.
Angela Ruskin's like Cambridge. And then Salford and somewhere else, but obviously don't have to.
Clearly not
I
that
know,
far.
and York, and York as well. Quite fun.
Oh yeah, I applied to
But
yours
like,
as
yeah,
well.
I don't know, it was like TV and film, and it was
Yeah.
quite good. I really liked it there. But like, I found Salford was my favourite of all of them. Yeah, really. Like, it's just.
It does just stand out against.
I think
every
it just ticks all of our
film
boxes,
course.
really.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for a lot of people, I mean, like down south, obviously, like being near London and stuff. Westminster was quite a big kind of like all of my film teachers were like, go to Westminster,
Yeah.
it's like the best place.
Yeah.
And it is brilliant. It is amazing there, but that really wasn't. I don't think that's where I should have gone or
No.
anything like that. Like it's quite prestigious and really, and
Yeah.
they've obviously got some amazing lecturers there and stuff. But I
You're
really
quite
love
a
it
relaxed
here.
guy.
Yeah, it wasn't
We don't
for
like
me.
stress.
Yeah.
Salford is just they're just wicked, and all the lecturers here are like in the industry, and they're all kind of
Yeah.
really passionate about
Yeah.
teaching as well.
And because it's so fresh as well, because it is a new course, it's so fresh and
Yeah.
it's not. The thing I felt with certain universities will remain
not gonna trash
nameless
any.
is that because they'd been doing it for so long, they're like, we know the right way and we know what we're doing.
I feel
Whereas
like
actually
that.
at Salford, it was like, it's so exciting, it's so
Yeah.
fresh, there's
Literally-
so much we can
Literally
do.
on the open day, like a year or two ago, when we were like going for interviews, they were literally like, no one has graduated yet. They were like literally in their third year, the first people that started this degree, and yeah, it's just really fresh.
I feel
Yeah,
like because it's based at Media City as well, you're literally in the heart
yeah,
of like the industry. So you
Yeah.
literally, ITV is literally a floor
Literally
above
above, like,
us
literally
in our
above us
university
while we're in
building. So you're
lectures, yeah.
really in the heart of everything,
Yeah.
and it's great for work experience. So if I just feel I definitely made the right choice. Like, I do not
Yeah.
regret my decision
Well,
at
you're
all.
doing
No
work
way.
experience this year, aren't you, as part of
Yeah.
your option?
oh yeah, one of
Yeah.
your modules.
Yeah. And there's loads of options to do that because of how close you are to everything. So
Yeah. See, because I applied to Falmouth and I went there, and I know people that go to Falmouth and have been and graduate from Falmouth, and it did look really good, but I thought, actually, I want to be in the action.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't want to film beaches, 'cause I love
Yeah.
beaches, but...
Yeah.
Spend
I
your
think
life
I think
out
that's a lot. The thing about a lot of the courses is that a lot of film and TV and stuff goes on in London and in Manchester. Like, although I'm sure loads of other courses like do amazing courses and stuff. Like Manchester is a real hub of creativity and
Oh,
everything really,
100%,
and like
yeah.
music. I love music. I love music and stuff, and like radio. There's like there's
it's
loads
just the
of
best
stuff.
place to be.
It's really
And I
great.
think
It's really love
actually,
it.
in like COVID, we've definitely seen that Manchester really
Mm.
loves the arts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are so
Yeah.
passionate about
Even
the
if the Tories
creative
don't.
stuff. Well, there's a reason it's fully anywhere.
But I think,
That's really
did you
good.
guys look at any other options apart from uni though? I think I looked at a few
I
degree
didn't really.
apprenticeships.
I like considered it, but I didn't look into it properly.
When I was in secondary school, I considered apprenticeships, but then I don't know. I love learning and I love being in like that kind of
and the like
atmosphere.
stability of being at uni for like 3 more years. It's like a really good thing. It's like
You can kind of decide as well from what you want to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Although
you can explore so many
30 grand
avenues.
debt, but
That's why I think degree apprenticeships were really like attractive to me, but I just couldn't find one for what I wanted to do. So if I could have found one that was like doing film, I would have done it because you're getting paid to study, and then you guarantee the job afterwards. I don't see. I wish I did.
But we're very happy with
If Emily's not here next episode, it's she's dropped out to do a degree apprenticeship.
I'm very happy at Salford, but if there was a degree apprenticeship in film, I 100% would have done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not that good with commitment, so probably wouldn't have done that myself.
We know that. We know that. Oh well.
We're not going to name names.
I did look at like doing other degrees, so I looked at doing international relations, but I thought film really stood out to me because it's like actually practical.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think I could sit and, as much as I love reading a textbook, I couldn't just sit and do that for 3 years. Like with film,
no,
I don't think
it's
I've
so
looked at a
practical
film
as well, and like you're able to like be really creative in what you're doing. Like,
every day is different. Like you never go in and you be like, oh, just boring. Like every day is
I was
exciting.
really excited to come back. Like I never had that at school. Well, I kind of had that at the end of school, but like I was really excited to come back and like make
and
films.
The thing is, like we're doing,
stuff.
obviously we've got separate modules, and I found at college even though I was doing what I wanted to be doing, I'd go in and be like, oh, we're learning about, I don't know, US politics, and I just think I just don't want to be there. Whereas now, like in every module, in everything we do, I'm like, oh this
I
is
can't
exciting.
wait to find out more about
100%.
this and whatever. Yeah,
so
that's really cool.
That's good.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah. So next I think we're going to talk about moving away from home.
Yes.
So obviously it's very different for all of us because we're literally all over the country.
Completely different places.
So yeah,
and we came from different like schools and
yeah. So for me, it's not been that difficult to move away from home.
She's still here.
Because I'm still in Manchester. My parents all live 20 minutes away, so I still get to see them really regularly, which is good. Still get to see my dog, which is obviously really important. Yeah, for me it wasn't that difficult. I do like enjoy having my own space. I do actually enjoy cooking my own meals, believe it or not. But yeah, it was difficult moving away from my family because first year I didn't actually do any of my own washing. I still took my washing home to do it.
Did you actually? Well, last year you did.
Yeah, every 2 weeks
still
I take
kind
my
of
washing home.
do.
Unbelievable.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you still kind of do. Not
I
all
do some of
No,
I still do some of my washing, but I still do take it home from now and again. But that's kind of the only thing that I do. I do my own cooking and stuff. I do enjoy doing that and I like having my own space.
Yeah, that felt like a big step up from like being at school, was cooking your own food. I mean, I don't know how many like people might cook their own food when they're at school, but I didn't.
I could.
Like if mum was away,
I was
sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like cooking every single meal for yourself and like having to look after yourself
It's
and
a big
like
change.
Food shopping.
it's such a big step. Yeah.
But it's also quite nice because like so this year for example I've gone vegan shout
Vegan life.
and like I wouldn't have been able to do that at home really because if you're relying on other people to like cook and buy food for you don't really have that freedom in kind of actually I'm going to try this out or I want to try this or I want to do this.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's quite freeing.
And you feel so independent. That's what I loved about coming to uni, and I think uni's a really like safe space to be like to kind of get a bit of independence, but you're still in that structure of being in education. So you're like looking after yourself, but it's so it's like kind of like school, but you are looking after
being an adult.
Of being a real adult.
Yeah. It's like a free trial.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not free though.
Except it's not free. Yeah.
It's like 30 grand.
God. Definitely not free.
Let's not think about that right now.
So how was it for you guys moving from down south then? Because
oh my god.
Well, Millie was the most down south.
Yeah. So I come from Cornwall, which is
from the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm basically mainland Europe at this point. So our kind of major city is cobble streets still, so it's quite when I first told Ken, one of our lecturers, that I came from Cornwall, he asked if I had electricity. that might
Actually?
yeah.
Oh my
In front
god,
of
love
150
that.
people in one lecture.
Oh, love Ken.
Oh, we love
It's my
Ken.
first day,
That's
Ken. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
quite a
never.
big jump. Like I've never really. I went to London for the Olympics once, and
Oh, yeah.
that was the most threatening thing I think I've ever
Really? Did
experienced.
you
in
go?
my
Did you go?
life.
Did you go on your own, or were you like with parents or something?
When did we have the Olympics?
Oh no,
Like
yeah, that's like 2012.
I was 11.
Okay, maybe not.
I went with my dad and my auntie, but that was like everything was very big
I remember that.
and
I
scary.
was at the Olympics as well.
Yeah, and like so I think moving into a city, especially one as big and diverse as Manchester,
Yeah.
was such. I mean, a culture shock actually.
Mm.
Yeah, like it
I
was a
felt that.
massive change.
I bet it
Yeah.
will be. You used
Yeah.
to like country roads.
Yeah.
You don't even like city driving.
Oh, I'm terrified. So I've been driving for just over a year now, and I will quite happily do the 6-7 hour drive from here to Cornwall. If you asked me to do a 5-minute drive into the centre of Manchester,
Or
I
even
would
to
have a
Tesco.
breakdown. Tesco. So we have Aldi, Tesco, Lidl, and Ellie
Amazing.
asked me to
Amazing
drive her
setup.
to Lidl once, and I had to park in Aldi because that's the one I knew how to get to. It's so scary.
Oh,
I was like,
gosh,
guess
yeah.
we're going to Little.
Yeah.
Guess we can out there, yeah.
Sorry, Ellie, you've got to carry your shopping an extra
All the way over.
2 minutes.
Cross the
just 'cause I
roundabout.
don't want to drive.
So how did you find the adjustment from like moving away from home to here?
It was quite big. Like it was quite a big thing for me, really, because like I don't really get homesick. Like I kind of move around a lot anyway. But I think it was just being in such a strange environment.
Yeah, I
I think
get
if
that.
I'd moved to like Edge Hill.
Yeah,
because I'd have
like
been in a
country,
field.
yeah.
Like it wouldn't have been much of a problem. But
Yeah.
it was just such a massive. It was so exciting, but also so daunting as
Mm.
well.
Mm.
Like it was really, I don't know.
Mm.
It was quite scary, but also really exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember being really excited. Yeah. Like I came from. So I'm gonna be talking to 1% of listeners because I came from a boarding school in
We
Reading.
love posh people.
Yeah.
So I've kind of had that like living away from home a little bit, even though you're kind of like cooked for and stuff like that. But like I spent like weeks away from home and like
You were used to not
and,
having
like,
your family
I was used to
around.
not seeing my parents every single day and like having every single
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. So I think I just do it better than some people, but it was still like a massive, and also coming from the south to the north, like
And being a
it
posh
felt
boy.
like and being quite posh. It felt like kind of a different. I don't want to say different country, but like everyone's kind of speaks different, and it's
Different
like
vibe.
and it's a much different vibe. Especially because I came from like down south in the countryside to being in a city. It felt really different and like big, and it was also really exciting though. Like yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Because it is such a
I was
massive
so buzzing.
change.
Yeah, it was massive. Yeah, but it was wicked though.
We love Manchester.
So
We
excited.
do.
Honestly,
I
love
actually do.
Manchester.
I love
Yeah.
Manchester. I don't think I'll ever
That was
move
like part of the
from
reason that I,
Manchester.
yeah. That's part of the reason I wanted to come up to Salford was because I'd been to Manchester like 2 or 3 times. I think they both for like a concert, but like it's just an awesome place. I just loved it.
I remember when
It
I
was
had my
wicked.
interview for Falmouth,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, so where else have you applied for?" And I was like, "Liverpool, Salford, Westminster." He was like, "And why do you think you've applied for them? Is it because they're all big cities?" And I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, it's so
Manchester's a really
exciting.
welcoming city as well.
It's so
like,
nice. And
It's so
and it's really
diverse.
accept-
So
and it's
friendly.
I find it's really accepting.
Yeah, it's so
especially
diverse.
even if you come from a quite posh person, you it's quite scary like coming up to the north. No, like it is.
Alright,
It is a little bit like threatening but like it's really nice.
yeah, it is really nice.
It's really nice. It is. That's not like a hate on it, but like
Okay.
It's not a hate on it, but I went to private
no, but
school.
like no, but like if you walked into like a Spoons in like centre of Manchester, you're like, oh hello, I love a pint of beer. You would feel like you get judged, but I didn't really feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as well because it's such a creative community.
It's
Like
so
at
accepting
home,
and like yeah.
I feel like we don't really have that so much.
Yeah. So how do you find like meeting new people, starting uni, that kind
Well,
of
I
thing?
think because the first people you meet is your flatmates, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
kind of forced together with people that you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been weird because, like, obviously, Em and I and Ellie, we all lived in Peel Park, but we
Yeah.
had quite a lot of social space. Whereas
Yeah.
you
I
and
was
John
in John,
Lester.
yeah. So like Salford's like split, like the halls are split into John Lester and Peel Park, and John Lester's a bit different. It's not got like a kind of social area, which made it quite difficult. But like I still got on with my flatmates and like I
Yeah.
spent most of my time with my flatmates.
Well,
which-
one of your
which worked
flatmates was
really
actually
well.
in our film, wasn't he?
He was,
He was,
yeah,
yeah.
he was,
God.
yeah. But like, yeah, it did. I think you took away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
But-
having the social space.
Yeah, but like it's so nice now. Like we've got a kitchen.
Yeah.
Kind of, it
We have a kitchen.
It feels like it feels like a really big step up. Like we didn't have a sofa or like a TV or
Wow.
anything.
That
Which
is
is
It's a different world, really, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Because
Sounds a
Peel
lot
Park,
different, yeah.
like, lent
It's
itself
properly
to
nice.
social.
It's properly nice there
Yeah.
as well.
Hill Park was like very nice.
Hill
It's
Park's
really high
beautiful.
quality. Yeah.
Yeah, get it as soon as it opens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
As
will
soon as it
not
opens.
be
Don't
able
leave
to
it
get a
like I
room.
did. I left it till like the summer.
The thing is with Peel Park,
Yeah.
I think they have different rooms at different price ranges, but for me, and I think we both had a bronze room,
Yeah.
that was more than enough. Ellie had a silver room, so she paid an extra like £5 a week or
£5 a
something
week.
for like an extra, literally a square in a room.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. For £130, I think that's what it is at the moment.
Yeah,
That's what it is for
For
us.
bronze,
Mine was about
you get
20
more
quid
than
a
enough.
month.
You don't need. Yeah, £10 an
£10
hour.
an hour. £10 a month.
And
Yeah.
to be fair, you don't spend that much time in your room.
No,
Like,
yeah.
You sleep and then you go and socialise with your flatmates and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we had sofas in Peel Park that you could sit on
Yeah.
with your flatmates.
We had the kitchen. We like sat on the floor.
Oh my god.
We
We
put our
did.
cushions
No,
right
like,
there
it
on
was
the
still
floor.
really fun. They do have like socialising areas in there. It's not like a proper hotel.
Well,
It wasn't amazing. All the Peel Park people look down on
yeah.
you.
Sorry. Not that it's elitist, but once the boarding school
Not
boy
that it's
goes
elitist.
into the toilet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found meeting my flatmates was really. I think a lot of people find it really stressful because there's a lot of expectation in uni
Yeah.
that you have
to
to
be
go
best
out all the
friends.
time. You have to be best friends with everyone.
know, I
and
used
that's
to-
not really true.
I remember that quite like over that whole summer. I was really nervous about like really scary.
Did
but
you
like,
guys have like a group chat with all your flatmates?
no,
on
I
before?
wasn't. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
did.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
we
get
did.
on the film group chat until like the freshers week.
Oh my god.
Literally, I knew no one at all.
I was in that film group chat for ages before we started.
It's
I
been muted
wasn't.
for
I literally met,
Yeah, literally.
I actually met someone after our first film lecture, and he was like, "Oh, have you seen the group chat?" I was like,
What's
"What group
this?
chat? What group chat?" I remember being really nervous about making friends, but like your first friends that you make are your flatmates. I think
Yeah.
I made friends
Yeah.
with my flatmates straight away.
But even if you don't make friends with your flatmates,
Yeah.
you're basically thrown straight into your course, so
Yeah.
meeting course mates.
Yeah, like all of us
we
met
all
on
met
course,
in
yeah.
the first week or so.
Literally the first like day.
And look at us now,
Yeah.
living
Doing a
together.
podcast
I think
together.
that's a really interesting thing though, because
Mm.
I know a lot of people who have got on really, really well with their flatmates, and now them and their flatmates have basically just bought a house. Well,
Yeah.
not bought a house, but are
Yeah.
renting a house together. Whereas we
We did.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
We just went
We
straight
never lived
for
together,
their
yeah.
course mates. Yeah.
That's so true.
But I think that's good as well because we're all doing the same course.
We all
We're all
get
helping each other out. Yeah, no, I think
Mm.
we're definitely doing well.
Yeah.
Did you guys join any societies in first year?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the vegan of the house, I joined the Wildlife Society,
Wow.
which is actually really nice. You went to see some baby seals. If Ellie could
Oh.
like put a picture of a baby seal here that I
Right,
met.
yeah, beautiful.
Very cute. So yeah, I joined the Wildlife Society and that was really good. But I feel like, so for me, I didn't really have the confidence to join loads of societies.
Yeah.
Like, there were quite a
Yeah,
few.
there's so many.
Yeah. I also had tonsillitis
There were lots of-
when I went to the Freshers' Fair, so I just did not want to hear anything anyone was saying. I was like beelining to the GPs. Give me antibiotics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I joined the Wildlife Society and that was really fun.
I joined the British Sign Language one.
Did you?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
actually really
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting to learn about it.
I didn't even know you were part of that.
Neither. You never
Yeah.
talked about
I
that.
joined it this year as well.
I knew about
Oh,
that.
really?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Alright. That was cool.
Ellie, do we live together?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. This year we're all
Crazy.
in the photography society.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they
that's
are.
just started up, and we're really
Yeah.
excited to get involved with that.
So it was one of our
Yeah.
course mates,
Yeah,
wasn't it,
who
that actually
started
started
it.
it up.
But yeah, it's really exciting. There's like
Yeah.
monthly competitions and stuff, which is really good.
That's really
Good
cool.
thing about
That's
society at the uni as well is if there's not a society for something you want, the
You
SU
can
will
make-
support
yeah.
you.
Just make it. Yeah.
Just
So
make
make
it.
it yourself.
Society,
Well,
so-
my housemates, my flatmates last year, speaking of flatmates, actually tried to start up the rowing society.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that went, I don't row. But,
You know.
yeah, like it's that kind of, that's what you can do. You can just make, oh, was it rowing? No, tennis society. So you can just kind of go with an idea,
Bit different.
get
They're
a
quite
group
similar,
of people.
Run with it.
It's a sport.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you can just get a group of people together and it's not
Yeah.
that.
You were in. Did you take?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot of the Salford societies are sports, and I'm not a massively sporty person, but they had table tennis. So I was like, I want to join table tennis, and I did make friends.
Yeah.
You went like every week as well.
I went
didn't
every
you?
week.
Yeah.
I might go. I might still go.
You're committing.
See what happens.
See how it
I'm
goes.
committed
Well, you're
to it,
doing
yeah.
kickboxing this year, aren't you?
I am.
Speaking
I'm
of
trying
sports.
something new and doing kickboxing. Let's see how that goes.
I know. I'm hoping to do netball this year.
Yeah.
If it starts up again.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about societies is that you don't really have to be good at it.
Killed it.
Like
yeah.
you can just go
Yeah.
and it's just fun. Like it's just social.
Like, I feel like
Like-
sport in college and high school is very like
Competitive.
And
really
clicky
competitive,
as well, I
clicky.
find.
Yeah.
whereas with uni it's like just a bit of fun, and if you want
Yeah.
to do
It's a bit of a
games
hobby.
then you can. If you
It's a
don't.
hobby more than like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone understands that like we have our own lives that we're living now,
Yeah.
and like it's not, you know, your sport isn't your be all and end all unless it
Yeah.
is, which is great.
You do.
But like, yeah.
So let's talk about freshers. How did you guys find freshers?
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard because like the introductory classes for all our modules were
Yeah.
in the same week, so you go on a
Yeah,
night
yeah.
out and have to come in really hungover
You'd
the
get
next
in at
morning.
4 and have to go into uni at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't know
Yeah.
about
Oh,
you
yeah, I remember
guys,
that.
but in
I remember
Cornwall
no
there
one
aren't many
turned up,
clubs,
yeah.
so that was quite a shock.
Yeah. There was did you guys get the wristbands?
No, I didn't
Oh,
get the
I
wristband.
got a wristband.
Yeah.
See,
Did you?
I
You were the
did.
one.
I didn't get a
You were-
wristband at
Oh,
first.
really? Yeah.
And then the first night,
Oh, we did have some.
I bought a
Sorry.
ticket. So I went to this thing and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this every night. This is going to be great.
Mm.
So I bought a wristband after the first night. Didn't use it once.
I used my
Because I never
wristband
made it out for
once
that
as well.
I just never got.
Did you?
Fine.
I paid on the
Once.
door for about 3 events and I went to different events.
I didn't realise you could do that.
Yeah, I know, but you have to queue for longer.
Maybe that's
So you
why I
had
did it.
to, the wristband you could just walk straight in. Then if you were paying, you had to queue.
Oh.
Bit annoying, but it did work
Yeah.
out cheap. I think the wristband was like £40 or
It was so
something.
expensive
Yeah.
and like I didn't use it once.
I think I only spent about £20 getting into 3 events.
That's really good.
You made it into 3 events? I
Wow.
didn't.
I didn't do
Yeah.
anything. I'd like because like you hear like freshers is like the heaviest like week of your life
Yeah.
or whatever. I had like the most tame freshers ever because my flatmates weren't really into going out or anything,
Yeah.
so we literally like went to like a couple of like bars
Oh.
and
See,
like
that's
it was
the
quite
thing.
tame.
It
It was
really
but it was really nice
depends.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on your flatmates and who you're with.
Yeah.
But like it was really quite chill. We just got to know each other. It was quite nice.
Yeah.
Really.
That's
Really
good.
cute.
Like we had a good time. We didn't didn't have any wild nights, but yeah.
So you must have
Not
really
fun.
enjoyed your 9 a.m. induction week.
No, I was the only one awake.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That's the problem,
Yeah.
like, because we had to do like a short film, no? For
Yeah.
induction week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And we were all there absolutely hanging.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
why?
happens,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. I think I would say if you are into that, get
Yeah.
a wristband because you will get in quicker.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think
If
it's
you're only
not
going to go to
really
like 2 or 3
necessary.
things, you don't need to spend 40
And
quid.
actually, I found flat parties.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed
Well,
them
not
much more
better.
actually.
Yeah.
Because you get to actually talk to
Yeah.
people because
That's
you're
how
not
I met
pounding
Ellie.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
she
you just
forgot
came
who
to
I
my
was.
room.
Oh yeah.
So we met again in induction week, and I was like, oh, I know you. And she just looked at me like, who? But I
Oh.
came into a room on the UV rain, and I was like, you have UV paint.
I was just dishing out UV
Yeah.
paint to everyone, and everyone was like,
Aw.
"Can I have some?"
Oh,
and
that's
Millie's
cute.
like, "How do you
That's
spell your
cute.
name?" Millie's like, "How do you spell your name? Is it I-E or a Y?"
Yeah,
And I was
very
like,
passionate about this.
It was a whole conversation.
It was brilliant. So
Aww.
that's why I like flat parties, because you like
You actually talk
you remember
to people.
people.
You actually talk to people and
Yeah.
you know.
The lights are not as dark as
And the
in
music's
club.
not as
The
loud.
music's not as loud. You can actually get to meet people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
like
they are good.
you don't have to pay for an Uber, or you don't have
Yeah,
to
Exactly.
you
extortionate
walk
You just have to
in.
walk
Walk
downstairs
in.
or
Yeah.
walk to the next building. Yeah, that's true.
Obviously, when it's COVID safe. Just a little PSA before we.
Wear a mask, save lives.
You suffered really badly with freshers flu.
Oh
yeah.
my God. So, I think in my life, until I came to uni, I'd had tonsillitis once. In the first 4 months of uni, I think I had it 3 to 5 times. It was horrible. Like, my mum thought I was going to get glandular fever at Christmas because I still hadn't recovered. I just, from the beginning of freshers, from the beginning of freshers to Christmas, I was consistently on off ill.
Wow.
It was terrible. I think I'm getting
I don't
tonsillitis
remember
now.
you
I'm
being
gonna
that
be
ill, like
honest.
through the
Yeah, you
first
said that the other
trimester. Yeah.
I don't think
remember that.
I-
I don't remember that. Yeah.
I don't think I struggled.
No, I
You
didn't.
missed
Poor
a
Millie.
lot.
Poor Millie.
Millie was the one that
Oh.
struggled
It
for
was-
all of us.
Yeah.
all
I just
our
took
days.
She
everyone's
took the
precious food.
burden.
And before I came to uni, I thought I'm not a sickly person.
Well,
It's in Manchester.
It's
Eugene-
because there's
Yeah.
like there's 4 people in Cornwall.
Yeah, literally. There are no diseases in Cornwall. There's no people to have them. Oh, it was rough. So, sign up for your GP in Freshers Week.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, do
just
that.
at the
Yeah,
Freshers
that's
Fair.
true.
Yeah.
I remember that. Was fun.
Although it does really mess you around when you go home. So if you're from a
Yeah.
tourist destination like me, it's absolutely fine. But I know loads of people who try to go home to their other GP and they're like, we don't want you anymore.
yeah,
You've
you
signed
can
up
only be
somewhere
registered at
else.
one place.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're only
Crikey.
allowed to be registered
Yeah.
once, aren't you?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at home, when I had tonsillitis at home, they were like, you can get a temporary resident because we have so many tourists. But
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been like, I haven't been
Yeah,
able
I
to
could
get
do
to the
that.
doctors. It's been really, it's pretty bad for some people.
Yeah.
But
Hard life.
look after yourself in
It's a
Freshers.
hard life.
Yeah.
Like enjoy yourself, but also sleep,
Yeah.
water, eat properly.
Yeah.
Because that's a massive thing for students in Freshers.
Drinking
Because
water.
nobody's
Nobody's. You can
Oh,
settle
yeah.
into cooking for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know, I was quite happy to have tomato soup on pasta.
I mean,
Everyone was having good noodles.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're just living off basic food for the first month or so
Yeah.
till you get.
And
You
so,
teach yourself to
and so
make
you work out how to
actual
cook
meals.
like curry and it's like stir fry with
Yeah.
like everyone cooks stir fry. Yeah, my first meal was actually baked beans on bread.
So sad.
Because we didn't have a toaster in our halls. in our
Naturally.
Yeah,
flat.
you actually
We just didn't
get,
have a toaster.
you get a toaster in Peel Park.
Yeah.
You don't get one in
We had a
Leicester.
microwave, we had a fridge, we had an oven.
A wonderful thing we
Like
also
a
get in
hole.
Peel Park is a working smoke machine.
Yeah.
Smoke machine.
I
Smoke
wish.
machine.
Do you
Wow.
imagine Freshers instead?
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did you get a toaster in the end?
Did I get it? Yeah, we bought one from Wilco.
Not sponsored by.
for like £6. I'm surprised it didn't like explode.
Oh, wow. That's quite
That's
impressive.
a £6 toaster.
That's-
What else did we buy? We bought
It's not
like
more
we
expensive.
bought a couple of things. Oh no, yeah. And we didn't have a kettle either. We bought a kettle.
Oh, I would have cried when I was moving in. So my grandma helped me move in, and she was
Aw.
just sat there on my bed like, Millie, I need a cup of tea. Where are your mugs? Bless her.
That's
So my
cute.
grandma would not have cooked in John Lester.
Oh, that's cute.
She was there for 2
Yeah, you
hours
could have
without a
made
cup
her-
of tea, and she was not impressed.
Oh, that's fun. No, yeah, but it wasn't that bad. Like I did enjoy it,
That's good.
and I made some nice friends there.
Yeah.
My flatmates, yeah, it was
I
nice.
don't really talk to many of my flatmates anymore. I talk to like a few of them.
Yeah, I talked to a few of them briefly.
Mm.
Yeah,
You
I
talk
saw
to
one
one.
of them at Costa the other day, and I was like,
Yeah,
I miss you. It was so cute. It was like such a reunion.
I literally only talked to one, and she's the one that lent us this microphone.
yeah, we
Thank you,
love
Belle.
that. Oh yeah, no, I bumped into George the other day in
Yeah.
Aldi. We were there.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to George, legend, and he did our film.
It was.
Yeah,
Legend.
indeed.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Moving
Bree.
on, moving on. Breathe.
Got a shout out for you.
We were not involved in this film. Making that film.
Let's do the next topic.
So how did you guys find getting into like a new routine?
It was like. The thing is, in college, you're in like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're up from 8:30 till 5. Like,
Yeah.
And I could do
It's-
that.
yeah,
I had that
exactly.
In college though.
really not?
No, like so on a Monday I wouldn't have a lecture until 2:30.
Really?
Yeah, like
To
it
be
wasn't
honest-
a 9 to
Really?
5 thing.
I think
for
I had like
college.
3
All
days where I was in
day.
it, where I was in like 9 till 4, and then I had a day off.
Yeah.
But it was still
Yeah.
like I could be in all day 9 till 4. But now I'm
Yeah.
in like.
But now, if you do like a 2-hour lecture, you're like shattered.
I'm
You're like, I'm
exhausted.
so
I
tired.
think 'cause it's like a bit more full on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
Also,
I know.
not
And
used
also
to.
we're lazy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I found with college, so I would have to get up until my friends started to drive. When I was getting the bus, I'd have to like be out of the house at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it took, like,
And
an
then she
hour
just
to
had
get
get
the-
up, yeah.
to get to college
I'd
on the
have to be
bus.
out at 6:30.
Yeah, she used to get up.
I
so
don't think I've
early.
ever seen half 6 unless I'm coming home.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think the
yeah.
hard thing as well is because obviously we're based at Media City campus. It's like you've got to get up an extra hour early
You've got to
to
think
make sure
about
you-
the bus.
make
You've got
sure
to
you
like
get on
plan
the bus
yourself
and get to your
out.
lecture
Yeah.
on
Well,
time.
no, if you live with Ellie and Emily, you have to be out an hour early.
Yeah, because the bus. The bus is unreliable.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, I spoke to the bus driver today about that. It's not the podcast.
No, but please do tell.
No, he said that they're not going the past that bus stop anymore. You have to go.
Oh.
You have to go on the station.
Okay.
'Cause
So
he
anyone
was-
living
yeah.
in John Lester can't go to the John Lester stop anymore. You
buzz.
have to go up to the train station.
Yeah, you gotta go to the train station.
Wow, that's annoying.
That's really
Isn't
crap.
it? Isn't it? But like we can still get off the one outside the house,
Yeah.
but we just can't get on it. So we've got to walk all the way to the train station in the morning.
So now we have to leave an hour and a half early.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool.
Yeah, so you have to leave early to get to Media City. I think that's the thing, when you live in halls, you expect to literally be able to roll out of bed and roll into class, whereas
We're on about
actually
like 10 to 9.
Media
you're
City, you
like,
can't do that.
you can't do
you
that.
can't do that.
I mean, you
Which
can try.
is good, I think.
I
Because
like
it
that
kind of it gets
separation
you
of
up as well.
work and-
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Personal.
Like gives you a bit of a routine.
I think because I work on main campus as well, it's definitely
Mm.
like, I don't see it as a
It's
place that I
definitely
study, I
work
see it as a
and-
place
yeah.
that I work at.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas Media
That's
City, I
good,
see
though.
like where I study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you find like work and study, like doing them together?
Well, I think, so working with uni, they have like a 20-hour cap a week, so they're very focused on you working only that amount of hours maximum so you can still get all uni work done. Then I also have a part-time job in this little cafe behind Media City, which I just do on my days off. So it wasn't like really
Yeah.
intense or anything, but I don't know, it's just nice to get a bit of extra money even though
Yeah.
I got my
I
loan.
think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely needed.
Yeah, and also said if you're starting uni, get work at the uni because it's a cash
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like
it's
£10 an hour,
millions,
like any uni. I think I've spoken to all my friends at uni, they all do it, and it's like
Yeah.
£10 an hour everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
just like loads of money.
It is brilliant, and like if like they understand your studies, and obviously if you go to somewhere else, so I work in a hotel, and obviously they get that I'm a student, but at the same time the hours there are a lot longer than what you will be working
And
at
sometimes
uni.
you
Yeah.
were doing till like 4 a.m.
Yeah, like I think that's why I was so ill last year,
Yeah.
was because I'd obviously want a social life, and then I'd go
You
to
gotta pay for it
uni,
as
and then
well.
I'd have to go to work as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And if you get in at 2 a.m. from work,
Yeah, no,
It's-
it
your
messes
body
you
just
up.
goes, no, please
Yeah.
stop. So this year,
Yeah.
work-life balance is definitely going to be a topic for me to
Yeah.
to get
No,
on.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
no, I was
think it is-
working at the arena last year, which was like the best job ever. If you want like a casual job, because like you literally choose your shifts, and like you get to like watch like sick bands, and you just like if you've done like bar stuff before, it's like the
Yeah.
easiest job ever. It's like quite intense while you're working, but it's like amazing.
So that's a
can't do
really
that now,
interesting
but, yeah.
thing with like something you can do now. So I
Yeah.
started off with an agency, so
Mm.
I wasn't
Quite a lot of them
actually
in Manchester as well.
yeah, like, and then I could choose my shifts. I could choose, you know, and they're really strict on you have a break here, you have a break here, you work this amount of time. Like, it is very kind of, you know, strict, but also you are really flexible in what you can do. So, for example, if I didn't want to work there for 6 months, that would be fine.
Mm.
And then I could just pick up shifts whenever. So I'd say like agency work for uni students, yeah, the pay is horrendous, but it is really good for that flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need
Mm.
with uni, really. Like, you need a flexible
You need a
job.
flexible job that you can,
Yeah.
yeah, like get you a bit of extra cash, but doesn't like ruin your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you want to work. Is it work to live or which was the one you want to do? There's work. You want to
live
work. No, you want to
No, you
work to
don't. You
live.
want to work to
You
live.
You want to work to live, not live to work.
Yeah.
So you don't do working loads of hours because you still
Yeah.
got to do uni work and
And
stuff.
you
Yeah.
still want a social life, like
Yeah.
uni work is obviously important. Do uni work, get great grades, but
Like
actually,
first
and
year.
a massive, well, yeah, first year do well, but also you only need 40%. So
Yeah, and it doesn't count either.
yeah.
Like pretty much every uni.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like first year should be a good setup for your
Yeah.
second and third year.
And like
you
work
should get to a
hard,
good
work hard in
routine.
class, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not the
we're
be all and
talking
end
for
all,
the
you
point
know.
of view of people who really worked quite hard.
Yeah.
first year.
Yeah,
Like-
compared to most people, yeah.
Yeah.
We still had a social life.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
people kind of, when you think of uni, you think, oh, I'm going to be going out.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
don't want to get to uni and work
So
all
you can't go
weekend,
out.
Mm.
can't go out, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If you go to Salford,
Yeah.
don't work on a Thursday because that's bandioki days. And I missed every bandioki and I was very
Oh,
disappointed.
except for one. Except for one.
Except for one. I went to one in my
Fine.
entire first year.
Yeah.
So sad. But,
I only went to one as well, but
yeah.
yeah. So like, what did you do at college? How's that different to what we're doing at uni?
So at
Transition.
college, I did film, obviously, but then I also did sociology and French.
Oh, really?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Actually,
cool.
yeah, I know you did French
Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
were
I
really
did French
excited
as
about
well.
La Haine and knew what it meant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was
But
so good, wasn't it?
it was
Like
very
it's
good
like
film.
honestly, it's one of the Watch Lahane.
Yeah.
It's on at cinema at the moment, 25-year anniversary.
Support theatres and independent cinemas.
Yes.
We need you.
Yes.
But yeah, I think doing my A levels, I think I was always certain that I wanted to go into film. Like I knew
Mm.
maybe French would help me later on in life. I do kind of want to carry on French, maybe do.
You can do that in your third year.
Yeah,
no?
you can.
Oh, yeah, you
I
can
feel like
do
in
the
third
module
year it's a bit
plan,
much.
I wanted to
Oh,
do
good,
Mandarin.
sure.
Like, I failed my
start
German
Mandarin.
GCSE and I wanted to do
Oh
Mandarin.
my goodness.
Yeah, Mandarin's like one of the hardest. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
German is not that much harder.
Right.
Like,
But I think the transition from my college course to uni is it's a lot more practical. So I did film studies,
yeah.
which obviously a lot of essays, a lot of analysing the films, which you can still do at uni if you choose those modules. But I think I'm definitely more of a fan of the
Yeah.
practical side of things.
Mm.
And I think as well, the practical side of things gives you so many more skills.
So much more experience,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like even in week 1 of first year, we were literally trained on a camera
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
Like at college, I didn't really have much exposure to kit. Like all of my college work was done on my iPhone.
They had cameras at college, but they're like, you know, the camcorders.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
used my
yeah.
phone at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Windows Movie Maker.
Windows Movie
God
Maker.
save you in college.
Yeah,
Send us free
Wouldn't-
stuff.
my college was not high tech at all.
No.
I think,
Yeah.
I think my college was quite high tech.
So do
Yeah.
I. So do I. Mine was really good.
I had like a TV studio in the basement. I had like
Really?
Shut up.
That's
That's
sick.
I had like all
insane.
the tripods.
See, I
so
think
cool.
we probably had that. I
You
just,
just didn't do it,
have
yeah.
a clue
Yeah.
what was going on. 'Cause
Yeah.
and my college felt like a college that should have all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think my like school I went to was because like it did IB film, so I think rather than just doing film studies, I think it had to have
yeah.
because it was like so practical.
What was IB
It was so
like?
I'll explain IB high level film. It was 100% coursework. You did
Oh my
like
gosh.
no,
Love
but wait,
coursework.
7 minute film,
We didn't even do that.
3 minute film, and then like a bunch of short films like portfolios. Plus like a 2,000 word essay and then like a video essay written as well.
That
Sounds
sounds
intense.
good.
It was I absolutely
That is
adored it
insane.
because I loved it. I was like, this is amazing. But like for people who are doing that as like one, well, I mean I was doing it as one of my 3 subjects, but it was like I spent all of my time doing film.
Yeah.
And like if it's not something that you want to do, like
Yeah,
that's a lot
that
of
is
time
not.
doing. But I adored it, and that's
Yeah.
why I think I went to uni because I was like,
Yeah.
and that's what uni is really. We're
Yeah.
just making
Yeah.
films all the time, and like
That's such a
It
good
was great,
stepping
yeah.
stone to
it was
you know?
it was a really really good stepping stone to uni film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was intense. It was like
Yeah, I can imagine it's intense.
it was so
Because you
intense.
had 5 other things to do with
I
that,
had
didn't
5
you?
other
Like
subjects.
where we only had 2
Yeah.
other topics.
Yeah, it was
You
insane.
did what?
So I did high level film, I did high level geography, and I did high level English.
At A level.
No, for IB, and then with that you
It's a
also have
diploma.
so like so it's like doing. We think of it as doing kind of like 3 ASs and 3 BTECs,
Right.
but it's a bit more than
Yeah.
that. So like it's like
It's
between
like
AS and A level
75% of
of
the
an A
content
level,
of an A level.
really,
Right.
But
plus
6
3 other
times.
subjects. Yeah. But it was really intense,
Jesus.
and it was kind of like the standard levels were kind of like almost GCSEs, but like a little bit up.
Mm.
It's like I did Latin.
You said you went to a boarding school.
Because
like-
I wasn't very good at languages,
So I did Latin.
so I did Latin. Well, Latin's you don't you have
Just
to,
like a language that you use
You
every
don't
day. Yeah.
Most people that
you
can't
didn't
do
have to do an
languages
oral. You,
Spanish,
did,
like-
you didn't have to do an oral. Win, and then I did what else did I do? I did like environmental studies. I did, which was like. If you couldn't do science, you did environmental studies, and you did. I'm really studying IB, and I did maths as well.
Oh wow.
But I loved it because I didn't want to drop in on subjects, and I loved being really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I really
Fair
enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm glad I did it, and I think if I hadn't done film, I think I would have done something Englishy because I loved English and doing high level English as well. If I hadn't have enjoyed those 2, it would have been horrid.
Mm.
Like this guy, like really
Yeah.
horrible because I loved like books and poetry and stuff, and I loved film.
For a lot of people, like media studies or film
Mm.
studies tends to be at A level their kind of throwaway subject.
Mm.
So like for
Well,
AS,
it's an easy
I did
subject,
textiles as well
Yeah.
because I was like, this will be easy, and I was like, oh my god, my whole life is studying.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what film is for a lot of people as well. So if
Yeah,
you're
I
on
mean
the
that's
IB
what like
doing
art
film,
A-levels like, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
so
did
much work.
graphics and it was intense.
A
It took
lot.
up your whole
Yeah, yeah,
entire
yeah.
study.
because a lot of people do it because they need a fourth subject,
Yeah.
and then they think, oh, it'll be easy. It's
It
just
takes over your
drawing.
life, yeah.
It's
It's
not.
not just drawing. And I feel like that's the same with film. Like, if you have to
It's
make
really-
films,
it's intense,
it's
yeah.
intense.
You gotta put the work in.
Yeah.
But like when you do put the work in, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
and,
what
like,
you put in, you get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that about everything.
Yeah.
If you really work hard at something, like you're gonna really do
See,
well.
I
Okay.
thought that until I did A-level politics, and I basically rewrote the textbook twice.
Yikes.
I got a D at AS and a C at A-level. I
Yeah.
was fuming. I put so much work into that. I was like,
Mm.
how have I done so bad? And not that that's bad, but like, I was expecting a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
But the amount of work I put in,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, why?
Yeah.
But hey,
No, it's so fun. I know. I love school. I really enjoyed like sixth form.
I did.
what I
I
quite
really
like
enjoyed it.
about uni is that you can like keep up with the stuff that you did enjoy from like
Yeah, that's what I
A-level.
think.
Because
Yeah.
I loved politics.
Like I still
and
have
loved
like
geography,
I've still got like
but-
poetry books in my room right now.
Yeah.
I've got like some. I loved it. It was so fun. Yeah.
My new book that I've just bought, holding up our mic today.
No, we can't hold it up.
Another politics book. Like I feel like
Yeah.
with film, because it's so kind of, there's nothing that you can't make a film about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really kind of delve into what you're
It's
interested
such a
in.
like you really take from your experiences.
Mhm.
Like literally wherever, like anyone could become something in film if you've
Yeah.
like kind of.
If
Yeah.
you have a
Yeah.
passion for a part of film, so even if you don't have a passion for film, like I wouldn't say I have an immense passion for film.
Yeah.
I enjoy films. I love Chicken Run, but like,
Don't we all?
but like, I'm not someone that knows all the directors or
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
all, you know, I don't know all these names and everything like that, but I can still really appreciate the film process
Yeah.
You
and
can
and like
analyze it.
writing
You can
and
make it as well.
yeah, and like film is what you make it. You can
Mm.
do whatever you want
Yeah.
in film.
That's that's something else I really love about it is that like the people that really work hard are the people that are really successful in this in like all creative industries.
Yeah.
If you're really putting the hours in, it doesn't matter how like where you come from, how bad you are.
Yeah.
Is if you're putting the hours in, you're going to get better
Yeah.
than someone who's naturally talented and doesn't do anything. Like
Yeah, it doesn't get handed
it's
to
just
you.
maths in it, yeah. You've really got to work hard, and it like rewards you for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So stick to your career.
Yeah,
Don't listen
and
to
work
Rishi.
hard. Just work hard. Yeah. Don't listen to what.
Rishi.
So I think
Yeah.
that's
I've just got it.
10 minutes later.
Yeah, Mr. I
Sorry.
watch BBC every day.
Oh,
Second. I think that's the end of this episode then.
yeah.
If you missed the last episode, links down below. Keep up with us on our social medias. So ours are above our heads, or we have our podcast one here.
Love
If you like this, please give us some support. Tom, don't choke. Thanks for listening, watching, whatever you did. Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Thanks,
it.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And that's
That's
a
a
wrap.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.